So, I, have written about it, I teach about it, I lead retreats about it, I live that way. That's what I care about and love. So people naturally ask about it. I'm not saying they're drawn to me. I'm just saying that they ask about it like that, or they feel it, or they see it around me. The people I bring to America, or my temple, my library, my stories. And so, but also the heart and soul. Everybody has a heart and soul, and how much you use it, it depends whether you're a conniving, sharp business person, or you're verging on sainthood, whoever that is. We're all more or less mostly the same, and everybody has heart and soul and can be touched and can also totally change over. Not just a few sudden awakeners like you mentioned, which is actually a term in Tibetan Buddhism. There's a very, very, very small percentage of sudden awakeners, and most people have more gradual awakenings on the path. Like you gradually grow up and get educated. You don't wake up that way when you're born, even if you're a recognized reincarnate Lama. Like the Dalai Lama was supposed to have been the past Dalai Lama, but when he was 4, 6, 8, he had to learn things, the language, and how to tie his shoe, and other things, philosophy and prayers, and the things that he learned. So we are like that too. We're not all born like Mozart with the gift of music, which he probably got from past lives. At 5 years old, playing those concerts, he probably even wrote those symphonies. But then there are others. Also, the great world teacher Krishnamurti, J. Krishnamurti, who died 10 or 15 years ago, wrote many books, was born in India, and he was found as a boy totally awakened by Western mystics such as Madame Blavatsky and Annie Besant, and you can read all about this, the Theosophical movement. And Krishnamurti was so enlightened that he went along with them for a while. Then he said, I'm not a guru, and I'm same as everybody else. I'm not going to be the head of this great Theosophical movement that makes me its sage and saint and Messiah. And he left, and he was he taught like that the rest of his life. Awareness is all. You can read his 20 books of this sudden awakener, just saying awareness is all. And you don't need religion, and you don't have to. Of course, he did yoga every morning because he was an Indian guy, and that's how he kept healthy. But he never read. He said he never read the Bible or the Bhagavad Gita or any of that stuff. He occasionally read mystery novels on long airplane trips across the, oceans. So he was a great example. But most of us, we have to, do the pickling process. You put the pickle in, and it takes 6 months for the cucumber. To get pickled. Right. I know it's kind of a sour image, but I'm like, Jewish on my parents' side. I like kosher pickles. How about the wine is in the bottle, but it gets better year by year by maturing.
And it does, and that makes me think
Not by stirring and shaking and adding to it.
I will say again, my own experience is I've developed more trust, because a lot of my own karma, I think, had to do with trust. But so I trust the process more. I don't think some days like, this has been an incredible day, but maybe I'll lose it tomorrow. Tomorrow will be different because I've seen that one little glimmer of light.